Again, no black wizard here in a Volvo estate. I did used to have a good old grey Volvo estate, 960, 6'6" in the back with the seats down, all curtained out. Was my home on wheels, but just become too marked to drive and cruise on my frame fixed tail. That one's got a lock, number 10. I certainly didn't fancy becoming a Volvo estate barbecue. I did just miss the moment because I was uploading something on my phone, but a man walked by who was a real Wayne Couzens look-alike, who done a fake covert arrest on Sarah Everett, kidnapped and abducted her, raped and murdered, set her on fire, dumped her on a golf course in Kent, armed Scotland Yard police officer. I certainly know Wayne Couzens here. Not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. No black cat copycat, black cat of Burston, son of Sam. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist issue. Again, you can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry on his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective for details. And what is interesting, again, Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons, and no Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Couzens, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And again, we did have Clive Howard, motor mechanics, Stowmarket, 15 miles from here, the night crawler, stalker, serial rapist, unchecked for 28 years, abducting women and young gals. I know Steve Wright, Clive Howard, Wayne Couzens, Sutcliffe, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here, really don't think so. And what was interesting, Simon Bailey Don't Cry, Norfolk Police Chief, crying Chief Constable, who did retire recently. He couldn't stop crying. He was meant to be heading up the investigation into, you couldn't make this figure up, but that was the figure that came up on the Sunday night news, 6,666 reports. A lot of girls came forward and made disclosures during the Sarah Everett case and the abduction by Wayne Couzens, from rich boys' private schools, colleges and universities, disclosing sexual assaults, rape and gang rape, and over 6,000 reports also over the last few years in state schools also. And Simon Bailey Don't Cry, he was meant to be heading up the investigation again into 6,666 reports from girls in rich boys' private schools, colleges and universities. And again, they were making disclosure, sexual assaults, rape and gang rape. And so far, I haven't heard any more about it, so I don't know where that one went. And Simon Bailey Don't Cry did retire recently, which is interesting because he was quite young. Normally they go further up the chain of command, but whether he was pushed or whether he jumped before he got pushed, I don't know. But again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine, rich boys loft party, human hunting party. See Prince Harry the Spare for details, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. So, and again, a big national inquiry into the rape of Britain, the national grooming gangs, 50 towns and locations, thousands and thousands of young English girls have been through the horrendous crimes that Labour Keir Starmer wanted to cover up, the Labour Party. So, and there are plenty of grooming gangs in high places, the Royal Grooming Gang. They probably think that is a royal privilege and they're above the law, untouchable. And again, human hunting parties is no new thing on the UK's Devil Island. And you can Google the rains list, that's in when it pours down with rain, the rains list. And it is disclosed in the rains list how they wear claws. Human hunting parties, again castles, manor houses, UK's Devil Island, country estates to claw their victims, that is the rains list. And there's another very good video called Satan's Children, where a young girl did escape from the Freemason fraternal satanic cults on the UK's Devil Island. Human hunting parties, children, young girls, women and the homeless, hunted and abused, sacrificed, eating their organs, drinking their blood, harvesting adrenochrome, and then the victims' remains were dissolved in acid. There's the video you can see on YouTube called Satan's Children. And experts who have listened to her story said that she is telling the truth. You can also Google Jeanette Archer. She is on Facebook, Jeanette Archer. She tells a very interesting story, claiming that her and other children were taken from children's homes in London by uniformed police to Windsor Castle, forced to take part in human hunting parties, child sacrifice. So there's plenty of people who do serve the Prince of Darkness, Red Dragon. Again, the real Jack the Ripper, serial killer, bloodhound from hell. And Satan and the Fallen certainly have come down with great wrath. Woe unto the earth, 666 on that one. Knowing their time is short, woe unto the earth. Seeking those they can devour, feast upon, eternally trap and enslave. So I don't know if you'll escape in time, and a bit of a 666 on that one. So police surrounded my frame fixed Skoda at Hitcham, where I was staying in a disused beach hut. Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham. But no nut in a Hitcham beach hut. Sandringham stock and strangler, serial killer here. There is a code, and the code is me. And as always, very good watch, Agatha Christie. The ABC murders, where there is a murder in a beach hut. But the man who is set up as the stock and strangler serial killer, it's not him at all, it's his aristocracy boss who is committing the murders. And again, police calling for backup, nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, really don't think so. Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, but again I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, but all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. And again, cruise on my frame fixed house, only are some bands you will not want to disappear in the back of. No monster, no mad monster. Serial killer here. Again, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. Can't see DC3, Hope Church now. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis. And I was banned from DC3, Hope Church now. And as always, you only can see my ex-wife, Schaefer Tunnel, Farron Burston, Big Police Council, Doctor Who collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunnan, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire, all in the bag. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, Simon Bailey Don't Cry, and his blonde host, plain clothes lover. Again, they want everyone to believe are true, but never the case 39 and all accounts. That's all they really have is Sip 0 Silch nil, a whole lot of nothing, and right on cue, 7 twos on that one, 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses. In their precision engineered black box serial killer frame fix assassination, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. In a 22-year catch-22 complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office, and another bit of a Wayne Cousins look-alike there, getting into the van. So a high royal blue crime, blue murder, certainly not mine. People did Say there'd been others, and they will hunt and feast again. Again, plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beasts in high places. Human hunting, feasting, blood drinking, satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices. So that is only the tip of the iceberg. Royal Sandringham estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. So all in the bag. Again, Simon Bailey don't cry. It's blonde host, plain close lover, not true detective. No Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, issue here. He's got 4 pints of milk. He certainly could have seen Turrell's Kingfisher dairies in the past. Again, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saks Coburn Gopher, Windsor SS. Every monster lie, bogus diagnosis in there, big black milk churn. Queenie Kingfisher dairies, monster lies, did cost me my milk grind job. Again, nearly got me killed on 3 occasions. They did loosen the wheels on wheel nuts on my milk float van, Sherpa van. I did lose a wheel at 40 miles an hour at Thalvin. Almost fully loaded Sherpa milk float van. Again, I lost a wheel, 40 miles an hour. Almost put me into the path of a lorry coming the other way at 50 miles an hour. So it would have been a 90 mile an hour head-on collision impact I would not have walked away from. And I did take Graham Kingfisher to an industrial tribunal at Bury St Edmunds. Come back up Henry's monster black cat lies, serial killer lies. At the industrial tribunal, he couldn't get out of the tribunal quick enough with his black cat tails between his legs and with his solicitor. They did let the black cat out of the bag. Did say the Dis SS police had said that I should be boxed up and locked up, throw away the key. But boxed up and locked up for what? I hadn't committed any crime, certainly wasn't me. Again, see Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragon, his high royal blue crime. Blue murder, certainly not mine. Anyhow, God bless, take care. And that's another Volvo there. Again, no black wizard here, a Volvo estate. That is the big Roo. He came off his motorbike last night, so they give him a day off work. It's a bit bruised and busted up. We did have a bit of a downpour last night. The storm is coming and the roads were pretty greasy. So anyhow, God bless, take care.